Hi and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to remake this little tidy that goes on top of the kitchen unit. As you can see here, it's just made out of plywood and it doesn't match the tabletop at all, so time to clear out the junk and let's remake this little fella. So first things, I need some wood. Oh, that's handy. There's some wood. Yep, this is the same wood as the worktop, so this is going to be a matching piece. So a quick sketch with the pen, and the pen doesn't work. So a quick sketch with a pencil, and I just want to make sure I've got all the measurements right. I'm going to make it exactly the same as the old box. So yeah, I don't want it to look any different except new wood. The thickness should be around 12mm. That's 12mm plywood, but it's never exactly that thick. So yeah, 11.7. What the hell? I'm going to go with 12. That's why I've written 12 down. So here's a sketch made by an adult, not a child. So I'm just cutting one slice off this worktop to give me the thickness of the sides. Say, look, it's brilliant. I can get 2 out of this, which is ideal. So just setting up the blade so I can slice the whole thing in half, and I decided just to use that bit of plywood just to give me the thickness that I'm looking for. There you go, that looks lovely. Now need a bottom piece of material. Oh, that's handy. There's some just there. That was not planted, honestly. So this is going to make the bottom of the box. So I'm just cutting a slice off now just to give me a little bit of an edge so I can just mark. Because what I'm going to do here is create a little kind of a channel for the bottom to sit in. I'm doing things here that I've never actually done before. So this is a project that is completely out of my comfort zone. But I thought I'm going to challenge myself and make this little box. So as you can see, I have made a groove in there. So I'm just lowering the blade so I can just take off that little bit of material. And as you'll see when I'm done, there we go, it's created a nice little slot, and that's what the base is going to sit on. So what I'm going to do with the corners of this is I'm cutting an angle, as you'll see here. And this is going to give me a 45-degree angle, so I can glue all the angles together on the box so it will actually match. I'm not going to use any screws on it, so this is the challenge I've set myself. Hopefully it'll work out all right. We'll find out. So I'm just cutting the 2 long sides of the box now, again with that 45-degree angle. It does make things quite a lot easier, I must admit, on the table saw. Again, I've never done anything like this before. This really is quite a test for me, but as you can see, the box has come together pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, a nice little recess there for the base to go in. So it is time to trim up the base material. Again, this is all just woods I've got lying around, so it doesn't cost me anything to do this one. So I'm just having a little test fit, and that is looking pretty good. As usual, a ton of sanding is needed. There's always sanding in these projects. Now, this is a little tip I'd seen on another channel. I think it might actually be Adam Savage's. And yeah, if you lay out some masking tape with the sticky side up, you can stick all the parts end to end. And then you can gather it all up and it will create the box for you. So this is for Mitered Corners, so we'll see if this works in a second. Holy moly, it actually worked, so that's pretty cool. So I've decided to go gung-ho and let's just stick the glue on. Like I say, no screws in the box, So this is just gluing everything up. And there we go. It's actually come together really nicely. Now, obviously, you'll need to test to make sure it's definitely square before I leave it overnight. So yeah, just a quick test to see if it's all square with a set square. And I'm actually quite amazed because it is pretty damn square, so I'm very happy with that. So I'll leave it overnight. See, that last little bit of glue there. So, yep, 24 hours later, cup of coffee time. And it's time to move on to the next stage. And that is putting the bottom in, I think. I think that's the best thing. As you can see, it's remained nice and square, hasn't moved overnight, so I'm happy with that. Now it's on to the base, just to see if that fits obviously first. So after what seems like a lifetime of sanding, I can now get out my white vinyls. This is left over from the table project. And just like on the tables, it's just a simple case of just peeling the end just to get you started and then squeegee away. And I'm going to trim off the excess, but what I've got to do next is, because I'm going to glue the base onto the edges, I need to cut an extra bit of the white vinyl away just to allow a bit of room for the glue to grab onto the wood. What it's going to look like inside. Looks pretty nice, so time to apply more glue. So it's just a bit of wiping, set some bricks on top, and then I've got to wait another day. So this project actually takes me 3 days to complete, so it's yeah, quite a long project just for a little box. So off with the bricks. I didn't leave it out overnight, folks. It went inside, just so you know. So everything's glued up really nicely. It's really solid. I'm quite happy with how solid the box feels. And now, as you can probably guess, the next step is, yeah, it's sanding. So a couple of holes in the bottom, and I'm going to whack it into the van, and then we're going to see what it looks like. So this is what it looked like before. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope it's given you some ideas to do something like this yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.